Did you know that you can install your own hard drive without the help of a professional? It's that easy. Guru Stu with Sandia Computers is here to share how it's done. Good to see you again.
Good morning. How's the baby?
Oh, he's growing, yeah. More like this.
Is he wearing a Green Bay Packers t-shirt?
No way.
No.
It's all about the Vikings.
All right, there you go.
Let's get to this because there's a lot to it.
Okay, well basically what you do is that there's a number of different ways to install a second hard drive. First of all, why do you need it? It adds more space. You can put your music, your pictures, and all that good stuff on that second hard drive. So in case of a virus or something that affects your operating system, guess where you have all your data? Someplace safe, away from that. And then it's also good that if something should happen to your hard drive, you're able to replace it without having to worry about losing all your data. That's why you would need one.
That's very important.
The easiest way to install one is bring it to us at Sandia Computers and let us do
Absolutely.
it for you. We sell really good top-of-the-line hard drives. They're not any more expensive than the stuff that you would buy at a big box store. But you have that local service, you have the extra warranties, all that good stuff for coming to us.
And it can be done pretty quickly.
Very quickly. Okay, second thing is that if you don't want to put it inside your computer, you want to use an external, that's the second easiest. Because all you have to do is get yourself an external hard drive, depending on the size that you want, and you just simply plug in your AC adapter or your electrical supply cord, and then it plug the other end into your USB port. And if you're using Windows 2000, Windows XP, Windows Vista, Windows 7, it'll automatically see your external hard drive, and you can start copying stuff over to it immediately.
Okay, good.
However, these have a bigger chance of being dropped on the floor,
Oh, yes.
and electrical surges, can damage it, and some of the units are not as high a quality as the drives that you would be able to put into your computer.
That's good to know.
As well as speed. Inside the computer is going to be as much as 10 times faster moving files over. So once you get the unplugged, make sure you unplug your electricity. You then take off your side panel. It's either held on by thumb screws or it's held on by snaps, like this particular one was, and you're looking at the inside of your computer, and it does look a little bit like a maze, doesn't it?
But a bit confusing to me.
It's very easy to do. If you have an older computer, there are two types of hard drives that are now currently being made. One of them is your IDE hard drive. And Marianne, if you would hold that up. And the difference between an IDE and what they call a SATA hard drive is that the IDE has pins, as you can see, all across the bottom there. And those pins communicate to the computer. And this is the power adapter. This is where you would plug in your power. So what you would do is you would just simply take your hard drive, and you would insert it into an empty space inside your computer. Now, for a lot of you who have bought inexpensive computer systems, there might not be anywhere to put a second hard drive in. So what you want to do is you want to be able to go the external route. But if you come to Sandia Computers or some of the other types of computers that are out there, you would have space you can see for lots and lots of extra hard drives.
Yes.
These are just nothing but filing cabinets. So what you do is you have your IDE cable, which usually comes with the hard drive, and there's usually a red or white stripe, even a black stripe on one side. That plugs into the IDE controller here on the motherboard, and you simply just push this onto the pins, and it plugs it into the computer, and then you would have your power that would plug right into the hard drive as well, and you turn it on. Now, IDE hard drives have jumpers on them. So the jumpers are these little white things that you'll see on the back of your hard drive, and what that is that actually you move those to identify the computer that this is a slave drive or that it's your second hard drive, so it doesn't see two master drives on your computer, which could cause a problem. So that's an IDE installation.
All right.
Okay. The second type is a SATA drive. And a SATA drive basically doesn't have wide ribbon. We have wide ribbon cables. They use what they call, as you can see here, slots, and the cables that plug into it are slots, similar to like a USB port where you just plug it in like for your printer and that sort of thing, except these are flat. And what you would do is you plug in the data cable directly into the back of the unit. You would then see where the other end would plug into your motherboard. There's only one place that it can plug into, and you might have 2, 3, 4 of them down there. It does not matter which one you plug it into. And there are no jumpers on a SATA hard drive, so the computer automatically recognizes it. If you have an older power supply, which has only these kind of power connectors, then what you see, you won't be able to plug that into the slot on your SATA hard drive. Your power supply has to have these type of connectors right here. But if you have one of the older ones, do not be foregone, as they say. You come by the store, we have what they call a little adapter. And you simply just plug this little adapter into the power supply that you've got, and it has the slot that goes into the power of your SATA drive, and voila! You are now hooked up and ready to go. And that's how easy it is to install your second hard drive.
And you're now a pro.
And well, yeah, kind of, sort of. But if you're thinking about doing it yourself, that's how simple it is. If you don't want to mess with it, come on by Sandia Computers, and we'll be more than happy to install a new hard drive for you for saving all your data.
What are the risks if you have
Well,
to
the
do
risks
something wrong?
are, basically the risks are, number one, you could damage something on the main board, which would be kind of risky because you could bend something, you could twist something, that sort of thing. Another risk is that you may not have a power supply that's powerful enough to run the extra hard drive, so you would find yourself trying to get yourself a bigger power supply, and we would make sure that you get one with the SATA connectors already on there for you.
So if you have any questions, really, and you just don't quite know what you're doing, and you've tried it, or you want to try it and just don't want to finish it,
Bring
hey.
it by the store. We'll even set it up for you and let you install it yourself with us looking over your shoulder.
Oh, fantastic. All right. Well, Sandia Computers is located at 3625 Wyoming Boulevard. Their phone number is 332-7777. Thank you, Guru Stu.
Thank you, Miriam.